And the number one is strategic planning, the business description. The company into an exclusive wine importer. The first is Daruk 20 60 41 96 68 1. The business name is Imported Bon Vivant. The trade name Bon Vivant. The company type limited liability commercial company. The estimated start date is 5 June 2019. The type of activities wholesale of various products. The branches and premises of the company is Callao. The webpage is bonvivantperu.com. The second is strategic planning of the company, vision, mission, and values. The wine sector is one of the most important sectors, not only for the economic values it generates, but also for the population it covers and the role it plays preserving the environment. It is important to recognize that the value chain of the wine sector is one of the most complex in the agri-food industry. In order to increase the value of the chains, a series of actions are proposed. First, promote a rapprochement between wine markets and distribution chains. The second is implemented modern company marketing methodologies. Other is impersonate a new image of the wine without making it popular. Determine the impact on conception of aspects such as socially responsibility, winery carbon footprints measurement, winery that donates for part of its profit to social aid organization, and winery that employs people at risk of exclusion social. Other is need to innovate in order to compete and promote export through electronic commerce. And finally, marketing and ability to involve management. Thanks.
We also have the analysis of the technological environment, and the technological growth and advancement in the business environment is being continuous and goes hand in hand with process optimizations and improved communications. On the other hand, as regards the use of the internet by society, according to INEI in 2020, in its statistical report of information and communication technologies is households. This indicates that in the first quarter of 2020, 60.3% of the population age 6 and over access the internet, which is 6.2 percentage points higher than in the previous year's quarter. These types of access facilities have led to drastic change in the population consumption habits, even more so in the period of the COVID-19 pandemic. We also have the analysis of the ecological environment. Today, brands and beverage that promote better habits for people and more respectful of the planet are starting to benefit, creating an opportunity for organic, vegan, and environmentally friendly products. At the national level, the Peruvian state through the Ministry of the Environment has established guidelines for the integrated control of the production, seeking to promote environmental responsibility, achieving eco-efficiency on the part of private companies, industries, and the participation of citizens.
Hi, I'm Maria Francisca Delgado. I'm talking about the international analysis of the company, the five forces. Well, this point we can help us to investigate about the opportunities. Well, the negotiation power of the suppliers. We have the high power negotiation because we can negotiate the price for the suppliers. The second one is the customers' branding powers. Customer will have to power choose our products, but they will be known to be able to influence about the price already. The third one is reviling among exist competitors. The competitors in the sector is very high and they are very aggressive with with the price and the promotion. For example, TAM. And the fourth is the threat of new competitors. We consider the competitors are divided in two. The first one is that they are entered to the market or the joint or already recognized for a brand. The substitute product is very common for the competitors to enter the industry with some products alternative or substitute. For example, in this case, the beer and not alcohol.
Number two, marketing strategies. Letter A, four piece product, pack of high test wines like parrillero box and gourmet products. And the price is between 80 and 300 soles, depending of the brand. The place we have on store and online sales. The promotion, we will do a promotion by social media, focusing with our box products that offer a wine and some sauces. Let it be four types of market segmentation. Geographic, the country is Peru, city is Lima, language Spanish, the population 9,674,755. The population, the demographic, age, people over 18 years old, the gender, male and female, psychographic, the medium and high social status, people looking to try new beverage brands, behavioral, people who frequently consumes wines and other similars. Thank you.
Digital marketing strategies. The following strategy we consider more important. The first is present in social networks, and the second is engine optimization SEO. Social media, unlike an e-commerce, the main objective of the use of social networks by a company is not to sell, but to create an engagement that is agree, confidence, and loyalty on the part of the clients towards to the brand. Each company decides which is the most suitable social network from this business, and there is a most common and in which could have the greatest presence as a company. Facebook. The presence of the companies in the social media giant is almost unacceptable. Companies have a different profile than people where they can accumulate followers who will receive their news. Twitter. Immediacy is the hallmark of the Twitter. Many institutions and companies are convenient or to their presence in this social network. Instagram. In this social network, the imaging is the protagonist. It's the favorite of organizations that primarily target a young audience. LinkedIn is the largest professional network in the world, so it's a good idea to be present on this platform. Very useful, especially for human research for continuous updating in the sector. Search engine optimization SEO. Search engine optimization SEO brings you the most valuable traffic, also known as an organic traffic, which is free when a search engine shows your content to these users to organic part of the search engine result page. You don't pay for the position. When users clicks on the results and visit your site, you don't pay a Google for a visit, and this is briefly describe what SEO is used for. In this same SERP, there are often payment results. You can identify them by an ad icon on the left. When a user clicks on a pay result, the visit that site on the advertisement page, the search engine.
Here we have our value chain analysis. We have primary and secondary activities. In the case of primary activities, we use inbound logistics because for us it's important to have good relationship with our supplier that is located in Argentina, and it's an Argentina Spain store. We choose it also operation because the information for our client will be sent manually by a worker, so we have to focus and be careful sending that information. And also the package is going to be done manually too. In the case of the outbound logistic, it is important for us and we choose it as primary activity because we are going to outsource the delivery. So the delivery guy have to be controlled and also the route. In the case of marketing and sales, we have to post and we have to make a follow on the post that we are going to make on our social media. Why? Because we have to increase the value of our products or, well, mixes, products or boxes. In the case of service, we choose it as primary activities because we have to know what we do good and what we have failed. Like for example, maybe the delivery guy it's late or something happened. So we have to know after we send the product to our client. In the case of secondary activities, we use infrastructure. Why? Because actually we don't need too much space. We storage everything on one worker house, so it's enough actually. Human resource, we are not hiring more people. There are actually 3 people working and that's enough. Technological development, it's okay, yeah, we can consider as primary, but it's enough with our base data that we have already. So there are common clients and there are just a few new clients to start making a big technological investment. In the case of procurement, well, our products are wines, so they doesn't have any expiration date, so we can storage as just for a long time. So making this, we can start increasing our margin from 48% maybe to 52 or more. So to continue with our operational plan, we have the 6th level and we're going to focus on warehousing and after sales service. In the case of warehousing, we use workers' house for storage all our merchandise. So minimum we need to have 2 bottles of wine from each brand. And in the case of after sales service, we're gonna make a survey 5 or 10 minutes after the client received the product and also 2 days after the client received it too. So we have to know if the taste was good and something like that. Thank you.